Are you looking for a simple yet powerful trading strategy that will allow you to take a long from the exact bottom like this, or like this? Well, my friend, you have come to the right video. I'm about to show you the very simple strategy that I use to take trades like this all the time. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications, because you are not going to find this juicy content elsewhere on YouTube. This is going to be a 6-minute strategy. Okay, a 6-minute strategy. People ask why the 6-minute. Don't worry about why. The 6-minute is the time frame that will work best for the strategy, and we are going to be using an indicator called Market Cipher. Okay, Market Cipher is my favorite indicator to use in TradingView. It will give you information that no other indicator can give you in TradingView, and it can give you information that you would need to spend a lot of time and a lot of study to find out in any other way. So what I'm going to be looking at on Market Cipher is two specific things. I'm going to be looking at the momentum waves, and I'm going to be looking at the money flow. And those are the two things that I'm going to be looking at. As you can see, I have split my Market Cipher up into two different indicators, right? In order to do that, you're going to just load Market Cipher B twice, and then click the gear, and you can check the things that you want on. Now, again, I don't usually separate my Market Cipher, but for the sake of this strategy, we are going to be basically separating them so we can see the signals more clearly. So what is the strategy? Is basically this, guys. We are going to be, first of all, understanding key zones of support and resistance. All right, this is so important for any trader to know. Support and resistance is the bread and butter of every single trader. What is that? What is support and resistance? Support and resistance is basically historically any place that price has found a sticking point. All right, so when we're looking at a chart, we can just draw out with our eyes zones of support and resistance and say, okay, this is a key level because price found resistance here once, resistance here twice, 3 times, 4 times. Now we break out, so we would look to this level as support. And we could say also down here, this is obviously going to be a key level of support because price found resistance here once, then we found support once, support twice, 3 times. And so we know if we come back down to this area, we will be looking for support once again. Now, this is a very, very simplified version of finding support and resistance, but this is really all we need. Traders have the propensity to overcomplicate their trading, and the more we can simplify it down, the better. We don't need to overcomplicate things unless you're trying to be a ninja scalper or something like that, which is very fun, but it does take a little bit more skill. We don't need to overcomplicate things. And if you want to learn in depth technical analysis, check out the website jasoncaspertrading.com. We got 2 courses here. The Intro to Crypto Trading program. This will basically take you from somebody who doesn't know anything about trading to being a competent, profitable trader, because we give you that point A to point B system where you always know where you're looking to enter your next trade, stop loss, take profit, all that. We also have an advanced course right here that goes over market profile, TPO, basically reading charts that look similar to this right here. Okay, so once we have our areas of support and resistance marked out in the chart, that's where we are going to then open up our indicator and tell ourselves, okay, if price comes to one of our areas of resistance or support, we're now going to be looking for 2 things. We're going to be looking for a divergence. What is a divergence? A divergence, guys, is when price and the momentum oscillator do the opposite. So for a great example, if we see that the price is getting higher, like it is right here, right? We can see that the price continues to get higher, but we see that the oscillator continues to get lower. This is called a bearish divergence. Why is this a bearish divergence? Because think about it. If money is leaving the asset, yet the price is getting higher, what does that tell us? Unsustainable move, and there needs to be a correction, right? There needs to be some kind of a correction. And the opposite is true for bullish divergence, right? If we see that the price is getting lower here, and yet we see that the, let's say, for example, here that the momentum had gotten higher, that is a bullish divergence, right? So we're basically going to be looking for divergences with momentum and money flow at the same time, and we're going to be doing this on the 6-minute time frame, okay, on the 6-minute time frame. So let's see here. We're going to go back in time and look for every single time where we did get a divergence with momentum and money flow. So just in the past few days, we have had multiple trades we could have taken using this strategy. For example, right here, we get a big move to the upside. And when we take a look at our oscillator, we are seeing that we are printing lower momentum waves, and we see that we are printing lower money flow over time. Now, look at this also. It's very important that we know where do we actually take the trade from, because we could see the higher price and the lower stuff happening before we actually get to this level. But it's very important that we wait for price to actually come to the level of resistance or support that we have marked out. That's where we're going to always get the best entry. Okay, now we see it again when we come down to the low of this range right here. Okay, this is one of the trades that we actually took in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. In the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we're looking for these levels all the time. In fact, just recently, you can see here in the Casper Crew that, yesterday we were looking for a take profit from the short we're in and a bounce from this key level right here, the golden pocket VWAP value air high point of control at around 3,200. And of course, that level did not disappoint, guys, because we got our bounce right from there. Not only did we get our bounce right from there, but we also got a massive pump from there. And this is basically what we're looking for in the Casper Crew, where we post our trade setups every single day, our levels every single day. We post levels, we post trade setups, we give confirmations, what we're looking for. We do 3 live streams every single day. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. It's not a signals group, guys, but it is a technical analysis group, and you will learn a bunch in that Discord. So look, once again, price is making a lower low, but now we see the divergence price. The momentum is making a higher low, and the money flow is making also a higher low. So what did we do? We literally shorted the exact top and longed the exact bottom. And guys, this level, by the way, this exact bottom was a level that we gave in the Casper Crew, like to the exact dollar. I'm not even kidding you. Look at this entry right here, right? Is that not the juiciest entry in the world? It's because we had this level marked out because we were doing our technical analysis as all good traders should do. All right, so that is what we're going to be looking for. And then let's see if we can see any more trades that we could have taken here. Now, check this out, right? We come back up to our area of resistance here. Let's see if we get any trades, okay? So we're looking for right here. This would have been a no trade because we don't get both divergences. Then we are looking for up here. This actually would have been a trade to take from this area, okay? This would have been a successful trade where we could have gotten a move to the downside of about 0.8%, which is absolutely acceptable for a scalp trade. Let's see where else we could have taken a trade from. We could have taken one literally from the exact top of this move as well, guys, just by looking at the fact that we're making a higher high, but the money flow and the momentum waves, very important, they have to be both, are making lower highs, okay? This trading strategy is so simple. And people, I guess, some people, they don't like simplicity. They think it needs to be complicated. They think it needs to be hard. You got TA snobs out there that are like saying, no, it's too simple. You got to overcomplicate it. You need moving averages. You need Elliott waves. You need market profile and order flow. And you need all these different things. No, the more you can simplify your trading, guys, the better, right? The more you can simplify your trading, the better. So let's talk about risk management because, again, every single strategy that you use to take trades, if it is not combined with a good risk management system, you are going to lose money. I could literally tell you the exact top and the exact bottom of every move, and you would still lose money if you didn't have a risk management strategy. Why is that? Because risk management gives you 3 things, all right? It gives you an entry, clearly defined, which is our support and resistance level. It gives you an exit if things go against you, which is your stop loss. And it gives you an exit if things get for you, which is your take profit. Okay, it's very, very important. Why is it so important? The reason why it's so important, guys, is because if you do not have an exit strategy, you could hold a win into a loss, or you could hold a loss into more of a loss than it should be, right? Which is very, very key. Hang on, I do have to check something on my phone real quick, guys, because New York has just opened, and I need to close a trade that is in profit, and I don't want it to turn into a loss, right? Okay, cool. All right, so that is why it's so important to have a risk management strategy in play. And this is something we go over in the course. But let me tell you, if you are new to trading, you need to get your risk management down on point because that is the most important thing, even more important than having a strategy. So here's how we're going to manage our risk, right? Once we see that divergence, what we're going to do is our stop loss goes above the last high, right? So our stop loss will always go above the last high. Right. For more information on position size and risk management, make sure to check out the course because we go into extreme detail. What I like to do, guys, when I'm scalping on the 6-minute is I take half the trade out after a 0.5% move, and then I hold the rest and take profit along the way down. What this does is it ensures a win And after I TP1, I always move that stop loss to the entry as well. Right? Basically ensures that I'm winning, but if the trade is going to run, it will run. And let me tell you, most of the time, when you get this signal, the trade will run. The money flow and the momentum waves, the trade will run. So that's how I deal with the stop loss and the take profit. TP1 at a 0.5% move, 50% stop loss to entry, and then I will take profits along the way down to the next support. If I'm shorting, the opposite is true for if I am longing, right? I will put my stop loss below the low. After a 0.5% move, typically, it will change depending on the context. Half the trade out, stop loss to entry, and then set TPs along the way up. And if you want, you can let a little bit of it run, right? That's literally what I have done for some of these scalp trades that I am in right now, right? I mean, you can see, for example, this trade right here, I had a much, much bigger position size. It was over $100,000 worth when I entered it. Now it's like 30-something thousand dollars. Now I'm letting a little bit run in case we go straight off to Pump City. But let me tell you, I was taking profits on this trade when we were down in this area, right? So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it very helpful. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell if you did. May God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. Even if you're not super religious, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!